Hello and welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. It's been a while. Just to remind you, we are with Aston Villa and we have an absolutely amazing squad. Yes, I had a lovely holiday. I'm sure that's all what you're keen to know and understand. Koh Samui in Thailand was absolutely fantastic. But we are back with Pro Evo today. Hopefully Football Manager to return tomorrow, although I'm not too sure because I've got to work late. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes and then we'll hopefully get back into normal routine next week onwards. But it's going pretty well. Let's go and see if our scouts have found. No one. No, they have found some people in Europe. Still defending Timo Werner, Frankie de Jong, and Timothy Fosu-Mensah, which is all very nice. We do have some salary budget to play with now because we've gone for the loan exploit, I guess is the best word to use for it. With this season means next season we have to go and buy a really big name and get him in the club permanently. Today will be one game only, and that is Manchester City. The season though is going very, very well indeed. If we go and have a look at the Premier League, the standings, we are up in 5th position. Only 1 point behind Leicester in 4th and 4 points behind Man City in 3rd. This is why it's a one-game episode today, because this will put us in touching distance of Man City and a top 3 place in the Premier League. It's going very, very well. I'm not too sure if we were together last time. Oh, we lost 5-4 to Crystal Palace. That was a mental game. I haven't played this in a very long time. So, yeah, it's been going pretty well. But let's see how we get on against Man City, which is possibly the worst game to come back to because, yeah, I haven't played in a long time. And Pro Evo is one of those games where you sort of do better as the more you play. So we're playing in the diamond formation. We've got Dybala and Lacazette up there. Dybala will start. No, let's start. Sorry, Dybala, but Jack Grealish is going to get a start ahead of you. Obviously, you've had 2 games in very quick succession. So have we got anyone that's up instead of him? Where's Weir? Timothy Weir? No, but I'm going to start Rashford, actually. I'm going to start Rashford. And then we're going to start Collins at the back instead of Tuanzebe. And we're going to put Sommer as captain, I think. It doesn't have any effect on the chemistry at the moment. And anybody else really up for this game? Not really. So let's sort out the bench. We'll leave Dybala on the bench. We don't need both fullbacks on there. Vitinho can come onto the bench. Smalling could start. No, we'll leave him on the bench for now. Anybody else that I really want on the bench? Tammy Abraham can come on the bench and replace Kur. We don't need Kur and Ceballos on there. Goalkeeper, centre-back, left-back, attacker, central midfielder, attacker. That's a lot of attackers on the bench. That's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go. 4-3-3. Let's get into it. I'm excited about this. Stadium, let's play at night time. Will be the evening kickoff. Why not? Winter random. Length of grass normal. At the Etihad Stadium, which don't think we've actually got in this game. There is an update that I need to download for from PES Universe, the starters for kits and faces, and then there's an update that I need to download for Evo Switcher is the one I use, which implements new stadiums and all that sort of stuff. Here we are at night time. Then is it? No, it's at Villa Park. Why did I say the Etihad? It's at Villa Park, and that isn't in the game, but it sort of looks like Villa Park, which is nice. Here are the players all coming out and looking good. Yeah, lots of Jan Sommer captain for the day in Tuanzebe. It's always gone between Tuanzebe and Jan Sommer. Tuanzebe now has the I can't remember what it's called. It's an attribute thing that allows you to go forward. But yeah, into the game we go. And I've just realised I haven't loaded this for Evo Switcher, which means we're not going to have all the Premier League intros and replays and stuff like that, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll go with it because we've got the kits and we got all of that, and we are playing on, which means we're playing on default gameplay as well, so we'll give that away. Llorente not quick to the ball, out to Sane, flicks in field to De Bruyne, and then De Bruyne comes forward. So both us and Man City have had 2 games in 2 days, and Llorente puts in a good tackle. We just about keep that alive. Can we get there? No, we can't. Sane picks up on it. In it goes. Gabriel Jesus tries to do a bit of skill into Goretzka, and we're there to get it away. De Bruyne is robbed by Goretzka, and we're just going to try and go back to the goalkeeper here. Oh, Zeus shot Jan Sommer with a good save, and as you can see, I'm very, very rusty. Tierney into Gundogan. Llorente try to flick it round the corner. He's giving it away. Sane shoots. That's a goal. That's terrible play from me. What am I thinking? 1-0, Leroy Sane with a goal. Bollocks. Yeah, and big mess around the defence. Tierney played it up the line and Gundogan, and it was all under control here, and then I'm not too sure why I decided to try and play it across goal. Sane wasn't going to miss from there. 1-0 Man City. Lacazette gets us back underway. Llorente, oh, that's a terrible pass. Bernardo Silva, what is going on with this game? Bernardo Silva comes forward, turns back out to Naby Keita. Bernardo Silva looks Gundogan, intercepts it well. What's going on here? My players can't remember how to pass. Goretzka, Tierney, Bernardo Silva is put under pressure. Kimmich, who they've signed at right back. Gundogan makes a good tackle. Right, up it goes to Lacazette. Now, Lacazette just holds on to the ball, waits for a simple pass into Llorente, who just takes a heavy touch, and it's a good tackle. Naby Keita will look to bring it away. Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. Cuts back. Good pressure. Lacazette is there. Jack Grealish flicks that up. Looks to get round Benatia and does. It's got a run from Lacazette, who holds onto the ball well. Gundogan out to Tierney. Tierney with lots of space to run into here. That's a terrible touch from Tierney. Manages to get it back. Gundogan. Back to Llorente. Just recycling the possession now, Aston Villa. Just trying to press and probe and wait for an opening. Kimmich has been drawn out from marking Lacazette, but Tierney couldn't put the cross in. Back to Gundogan on loan from Man City. Llorente, Goretzka into Grealish. Grealish out to Tierney again. Tierney just waiting for a run into Gundogan, who's fouled. Yes, he is fouled, and we get a free kick in a slightly dangerous position. Might be too wide an angle to have a shot, but we'll have a look. Is anything too wide for Lucien Bernat? Lucien Bernat has got Tierney sort of making it a bit hard for me to see where this is going to go. Let's go for it. Lucien Bernat lines it up. How's it going? Oh my word, it's top corner. What a freak. Seriously, Lucien Bernat, free kicks. Incredible. Look at this. He just gives Ederson absolutely no chance. He doesn't even dive. He's nowhere near it. What a free kick that is from Lucien Bernat. The boy is just incredible. And it is 1-1 here at Villa Park, which is good for the Villa fans that have come out into today's game. Naby Keita looks over the top towards Gabriel Jesus, brings it down well. Bernardo Silva, who's into Naby Keita, signed from Liverpool, into Kevin De Bruyne, gets a shot off, it goes past the post, and that is a goal kick that will be taken by Jan Sommer. And here he is. There's Jack Grealish in a bit of space in the middle there. If he can just bring this down, which he can, flicks it inside, looking for Goretzka, but it's a poor pass, to be honest. Jack Grealish did the complicated bit well and the simple bit hard, as De Bruyne has a shot from range, easy for Jan Sommer to pick off. And I've rushed that kick, and well, Rashford does get there, obviously on loan from Man United. He would love to get one over on Man City in this game, as just lets that go across his body. Gundogan, up it goes to Grealish, round the corner to Goretzka, into Lucien Bernat, the goal scorer for Aston Villa. Rashford back out to Bernat again, lays it in field to Goretzka. Goretzka round the corner to Grealish. It's all very tight and narrow as Kimmich beats Lacazette to the ball, and that gives Man City a chance to counteract, as we know they love to do. And Lucien Bernat's been caught out of position as Collins has to come over, feeds it into Gabriel Jesus. 2-1 to Man City. It's a great counter-attack from the citizens in blue, and number 33 Gabriel Jesus scores a great finish, to be fair. Pulls out his trademark celebration as Jan Sommer has had really no opportunity with both goals, as Gabriel Jesus laid it out here to Sane. Collins came across and got drawn out of position, and then Gabriel Jesus just fired it into the roof of the net. And it's a good goal for Man City. And Aston Villa are showing, well, you know, they've shown character to get back into it, but Jesus here, a lovely finish into the roof of the net. Nothing that Tierney could do with his last-ditch attempt at a tackle. It's 2-1 Man City, and Aston Villa have really got to get this going again. Collins not impressing overly the youngster at the back, as it goes out to Lucien Bernat on the right hand side, and just waiting for a bit of movement. Nothing coming. Sane's not putting him under pressure, so he'll come forward with it. Now lays it off to Goretzka. Goretzka sees the run of Lucien Bernat again, sort of wound up that pass like there was no tomorrow. Retsos wins the header, but now he's caught out of position. Sane lays it into Jesus, back to De Bruyne, back to Sane again, back to De Bruyne. This is good football from Man City. Retsos is covering that ball through, and Llorente makes a good tackle, but they've just got players absolutely everywhere. And David Silva finds himself in space. His shot is blocked though. Tierney will pick this up, and Aston Villa are going to have to be patient in this game. They're going to have to try and work this ball maybe across and through the midfield and out from the back. It goes into Grealish, down to Rashford, out to Goretzka. Goretzka comes forward with it. Goes in. Oh, that's a terrible pass. It was meant to go into Rashford, but luckily Benjamin Mendy just hoofs it away to safety. And yeah, it's Lucien Bernat with a throw in. He looks to Give it into Goretzka. Back to Bonnet relatively quickly. Out he goes to Llorente. He's waiting for a run from Tierney. Invites him forward with a bit of a poor pass, and Kimmich just puts his foot through it. Collins is there. Lays it into Gundogan, who goes to Llorente. Up to Goretzka. This is a little bit better, a little bit more patient from Aston Villa. This is what they need to do. Man City, obviously a very good force to be reckoned with here, as Rashford creates a little bit of space for himself very well. Grealish lays it back to Rashford. Grealish went again, and Lacazette's calling for it in the middle. It goes in close to Ederson though, and he comes out, claims it very, very well. And it is better from Aston Villa as Sane. That's a great ball out from Ederson, that, to be honest. As Gundogan picks up that loose pass from Sane, gives it away himself though, and that is not good enough. Bernardo Silva comes forward. Gundogan gets place. Obviously Gundogan here is trying to show Pep Guardiola what he's missing. As Tierney holds on to the ball, and this is a little bit more sensible now from Aston Villa as they take their time looking for the space. Lucien when it sees Grealish there. David Silva beats him to the ball though, and that's easy for Retsos to intercept that one. Goretzka plays it around the corner. Grealish comes forward. Lacazette's made a great run through the middle. Oh, what a touch that is from the holding midfielder. I wasn't too sure who it was, but that is a wonderful interception that he really had to make. Jesus tackled well by Retsos. The ball is picked up by Retsos. Collins into Lucien Manet, back to Retsos again. Goretzka in a bit of space, lays it in field to Llorente. Now, we know Villa are good when they get into this sort of passing move, but Benjamin Mendy stops that one in its tracks. Gabriel Jesus comes forward, Lucien Bernat into Mendy. Mendy turns, goes back into Silva. Silva with a shot, a fanciful shot from range. And Aston Villa for the last 10 minutes of this half are just going to up it a little bit attacking-wise, go to a bit more of an attacking strategy. Tierney comes forward, lays it into Grealish. Grealish lays it back to Tierney. Grealish has really not done well in that Dybala-esque role. Now, I know Dybala... Oh, Collins, that's a terrible touch. Gabriel Jesus picks up on the tackle from Bernardo Silva, who gets it back. Tierney, it's a good tackling though. And Gundogan can bring this one away. He's got a runner in the middle. Grealish flicks it round the corner. Nah, Goretzka fancies a go from range. Has a shot. Good save from Ederson. And Kimmich gets his head to it. Lacazette try and get there, and it came off the German last, and it will be a throw into Aston Villa in a dangerous position. Tierney throws it in. Lacazette knocks it back to Grealish. Grealish with a bit of time and space. Looks to fancy curl one in. Oh, he's hit the bar. Jack Grealish, so unlucky. Looked to curl one from the edge of the box. Oh, so unlucky. Here it is. Oh, it's a lovely technique, lovely effort. Ederson with a dive, not near it at all. Oh, so unlucky, Jack Grealish. Ederson with a long kick forward, looking for Sane. Lucien Bernat tried to position himself into a good position. Gabriel Jesus turns and plays it against Lucien Bernat, who will pick up the loose pass. And he's got runners in front of him, flicks it over the outstretched leg of Gabriel Jesus. Goretzka comes forward with it. You can see Lacazette holding his run, but Goretzka's given lots of space to run into, and then just took a heavy touch. And it's easy for Mendy to get in there. Bernardo Silva up to Jesus. Jesus looks to play into David Silva, who flicks it over the top into a centre pass. Sommer's come a long way and just about got there, and then pounces on the ball at the second attempt. And Jan Sommer took a very big risk there. Grealish flicks it up to Goretzka. Suddenly going in to end this game here. Mendy gives it away to Llorente, who's surely fouled there. No, the ref says play on. David Silva looks to lay it into Leroy Sané. Already got one goal today. Retsos dives in and gets the ball. It falls to Bernardo Silva on the turn, who puts it wide, and that'll take us through to half-time. 2-1. And I think we need some changes in personnel here. We're going to get straight into the second half and give them 10 more minutes each as the second half gets underway. David Silva lays it back to Benatia, who, you know, hasn't mentioned too much because it's mainly been Man City on the front foot as Sane picks up that loose ball. Back it goes to Sane. Gabriel Jesus launches it over the top. Retsos into Goretzka. Sees the run of Llorente. Llorente asks Rashford to get on his bike, but he feeds it through looking for Grealish, and Benjamin Mendy actually covered that well. Retsos should win this header and does. Llorente keeps it moving out to Tierney. Tierney up to Gundogan. Gundogan just forces it through the legs there, and Tierney keeps going. He's got Jack Grealish making a run into the middle. It's a brave header from Benatia as Jack Grealish went for something fancy, but Tierney keeps it alive. Gundogan out to Lucien Bernat on the right-hand side, who looks to accelerate away from De Bruyne and does. Already got one goal. Fancies another. It just goes past the post from the Frenchman. Is he French? I think he's French. He's got a French-sounding name, or I make it sound French. But yeah, it's a good effort from the right-back for Aston Villa. Ederson looks for a long ball forward. Lucien Bernat wins the header. Rashford, who again has been pretty quiet in this game, but he's got some pace to burn and comes forward now. He looks to dink round Benatia with a quick turn of pace, but he got a good foot in. Leroy Sané up to Jesus, put under pressure by Collins, who beats him quite easily. Back to De Bruyne, into Naby Keita, flick round the corner. Bernardo Silva, Tierney makes a good tackle. Keita keeps it alive. Man City recycling possession well. Jesus dinks it over into Bernardo Silva's path. That ball tries to come in. Keita will look to flick this on. Bernardo Silva goes back to Kimmich, who literally gives it away. Man City keep it alive. Collins with a good tackle that time. Up to Grealish. Grealish flicks it round the corner into Goretzka. It's got Lucien Bennett making a good run. Lucien Bennett, lots of space to run into here. Has he taken a heavy touch? No, he hasn't. We'll have the free kick, referee. We'll have that free kick because that is Lucien Bennett territory. And Mendy, is he going to pick up a yellow? No, he's just going to get a talking to from the referee. That was good football from Villa. Lucien Bennett here. Just a quick change of direction to get away from Mendy. Flicked it infield to Grealish. It's fouled. Can Lucien Bennett make it a double of free kicks, which would be absolutely wonderful if he can. Might be a bit too soft. It's over the wall. It was a bit too soft and Ederson made an easy save. I think I'm ready for the first change, which is most likely going to be Dybala for Grealish. Maybe bring on Abraham for Rashford. Rashford's been very disappointing since he signed on loan from Man United, as this could cause trouble for Aston Villa now. Leroy Sané in lots of space. Out on the left-hand side. Flicks it into Jesus. But Collins gets a good block and then won't be losing that header. Grealish flicks it around the corner. Lovely ball out to Gundogan. Maybe he's heard he's going to be taken off any minute now. Gundogan comes forward. He's actually got a man in the middle. Picks Max Goretzka. Goretzka feed it through. Oh, Benjamin Mendy just got back in time. It's just not clicking today. It is going to be Dybala on for Grealish. The young villain is probably a little bit unlucky to come off. He was given a bit of time. He doesn't look too happy about it, but that's part and parcel of it. Dybala straight into the action. Flings a cross in, looking for Rashford. I mean, Rashford didn't really even make an effort to go for that. He sort of did a half-harsh jump as Gundogan picks it up. We'll just recycle this back to Tierney and invite him forward. He plays a lovely 1-2 actually with Gundogan there. Tierney comes forward. That's a good tackle, but Dybala will pick this one up. It's just going to look to lay it back here to Gundogan. Back to Dybala. Dybala is tackled well by Ake. It'll be a throw into Aston Villa. Dybala runs to get the ball and take it quickly into Tierney. Tierney looks for him. Rashford's got in front of his man, but he's going to be the next player coming off because I have not been impressed as De Bruyne hoofs that away. And it is. It's going to be Rashford off. And Tammy, he loves a goal. Abraham is coming on. Retsos gets the ball. There's a big switch on to Tierney if he can pick it out, and does. Tierney here. You can see Dybala in the middle, but lays it off to Lacazette. Gives it back to Tierney. Tries to flick it in, and there's a poor pass from Tierney. I'm not too sure who is trying to pick out there. Jesus manages to keep that alive. And now it's back to Jesus. And Man City really just need to keep possession here. Bernardo Silva holds it up. And then Collins was drawn into that, and Bernardo Silva's got the pace and a bit of space to run into as well. Looks to put that in the middle. Sané with a header. Goes past the post. And here it is then. Silva came forward in this replay, as you can see, and Tierney tried to block the cross. It was good, and Sané just couldn't connect properly with the header. It's an unlucky effort. And Aston Villa used their final substitute of the game, and it's Dani Ceballos on for Gundogan, who was absolutely shattered. After playing 2 games in 3 days, you can expect that, as that's a poor pass. Llorente can't get there. Referee plays advantage, and that's a horrendously rubbish diving tackle. De Bruyne finds himself in a bit of pace. Collins tries to cover the ball in and does very, very well. As Goretzka just takes too much time, and Aston Villa don't pounce on the rebound. De Bruyne into Sané. Sané's shot is blocked, and Naby Keita will look to keep this alive, and does. Naby Keita's had a very good, quiet game, like ticking things over in the middle. Jesus looks to break through. That's a wonderful touch from Tolin. Ceballos into Llorente. Looks to just give it back to Ceballos, and does. There's a lot of space on that right-hand side, and it was meant to go one further on to, I think it was Dybala making the run. Lucien Bennett picks it up. Goretzka into Dybala. Around the corner to Ceballos, inviting Tierney forward. Aston Villa need to make something happen pretty soon. Ceballos lays it into Tierney's path. Tierney looks to fling this one in towards Dybala with a header over the bar. Unlucky for the Argentinian striker, or second striker that we've brought in. It was worked out well to the left-hand side to Tierney. Tierney flinging across Dybala with a header just over the bar. And Yeah, unlucky. Ederson having a little scream at himself. And it's a yellow card picked up for a late challenge from Llorente. We'll have to watch that one back because I can't really remember it. I must have been very late. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's, yeah. Caught his ankle when his heel. Yeah, not a good tackle, but there is what? 15 minutes left. Man City are starting just to hold off Aston Villa's attempts and keeping it pretty easy. Retsos fires it into Llorente, up to Goretzka, into Dybala. Need to get Dybala more involved in the game, but Mendy couldn't intercept that, and Abraham lays it off to Lucien Bennett. Goretzka looking for some movement, looks for Ceballos. It's headed away by De Bruyne, doing his defensive duties well. And Retsos will pick this up, looks out to Lucien Bennett first time. Big switch on to Tierney if he's got enough on that pass. He's got too much on the pass, if anything. It goes out for a throw, and Aston Villa looking like they're running out of ideas slightly. Kimmich throws it into Ake. Up to David Silva. Back to Ederson, who goes long. Collins will hopefully win that header. Does, but can only knock it down to De Bruyne, which is a pretty poor from a centre-back. But he does make amends and win that header. Sees the run of Dybala, who picks this up. Dybala, oh my word, that's a terrible pass from Dybala. He just needs to literally dink it into Lacazette's path and it would have been 2-2. Tierney with a throw into Dybala. Dybala looks to, referee. Oh, he said he's got the ball. Tierney, though, accelerates away from Kimmich, puts a ball in. Oh, Tammy Abraham was flying in front of Ederson there, but Ederson just coolly picked it out of the sky. And now here comes Leroy Sané, the German we know has pace. Jesus tackled well by Retsos. Ceballos comes forward, looks to just pass this off into Goretzka. Goretzka given a bit of space. Goretzka given a bit of space, gets a shot off. Good save from Ederson. Tierney can't get there to keep it in play, but Ederson made a couple of saves in this game. It's Bernardo Silva. Arjen Robben, a young Arjen Robben, I think this is, comes on to replace Bernardo Silva. This will be interesting to see as Tierney gives it in to Dybala. On the edge of the box is Goretzka, but there is Robben to pick it up, and he'll be fresh legs. We know what he'll try and do, cut in and play it, but Retsos now is in trouble. Collins has got to get back. Retsos is 2-on-1, and Jesus is very greedy and has the shot, and that isn't going to work against a keeper like Jan Sommer. You know, Jan Sommer restarts with a goal kick out to Lucien Bennett on the right-hand side, who comes forward. He's not afraid to stretch his legs and bring this ball forward. He actually spreads it all the way out to Tierney, trying to make the Man City defence and defensive unit just lose its shape and move them around. Keep the ball moving. Retsos up to Bonnet, out to Goretzka, back to Bonnet. Sees Dybala in the middle, and Dybala can't get there. And Man City just seem to have had more stamina in this game. As Jesus is tackled well by Tierney. Llorente starts to, well, tries to start a counter-attack. Goretzka come forward. Again, lots of space for him to run into. Tried to play it into Dybala. Probably would have been better off having a shot or maybe winning a set piece as Keita into Jesus. Looks over the top for Sané. Jan Sommer's come a long way but won the header well. Ceballos into Llorente. Bit of a poor pass, but Llorente still comes forward. Flicks it into Dybala, who keeps it alive to Ceballos. Lacazette lays it out to Tierney. This is better from Aston Villa. Kieran Tierney looking to get into a bit of space. Fires it in low, looking for Dybala, who took a touch. Oh, maybe it just deflected off him rather than taking a touch, as that's a poor pass from Ceballos. And Man City are winning this game because they've won the midfield battle, and now there are men over, so many men over for Man City. Collins with a good tackle on the youngster Arjen Robben. Lacazette, Dybala, Abraham. Lacazette's making a run, tries to keep it alive, and it's just runs out of steam. Can Retsos get there? No, he can't. Leroy Sané with a good tackle. Sané through one-on-one against Sommer. He's fired it wide, but that'll see the end of the game. It's 2-1 Man City. And that may just push Aston Villa out of a top 3 reckoning position in the Premier League this season. We dominated possession, but that's really it. I mean, Man City having a good number of passes, as you'd expect. Dominating shots and shots on target. We just didn't test Ederson enough. The 2 saves he made were very good saves, but we couldn't do enough about it, really. And that will be the end of the episode. We dropped down to 6th as we have Arsenal next, which I know was meant to be a double episode today, but I just don't have time to record 2 episodes at the moment. 2 games back to back anyway, and then do the editing. But we're playing Arsenal offline. John Collins has been impressing the scouts from Brazil, which is interesting. We're going to reject it because I like the way he's progressing actually at the moment. So it's a loan offer. No. We're not going to entertain that. Is he still listed? Oh, he's still listed for loan. That's why we'll take that off. But yeah, disappointing loss that. And then we've got, look at this, Arsenal, Spurs, West Ham. Oh, and Arnautovic up there with top goal scorer as well with 10. Lukaku running away with it with 20. 23 points between Southampton, Aston Villa and Arsenal. So it's all very close at the moment. Let's go and have a look at the schedule, see when we'll be back. I want to play a few more games before we're back, and maybe we'll come back for, well, this game against Arsenal here. Why not? In the FA Cup third round. Let's come back for the FA Cup. It's, yeah, at the moment, upload schedule is sort of a bit all over the place where I've been on holiday. But thank you for sticking with me in the absence. To all the new subscribers, yeah, I got quite a few new subscribers while I wasn't uploading content, which is rare. Thank you all for tuning in, and there'll be lots more content coming. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.